Welcome back, Over 50 fans. Today, the topic is, are we set at cornerback? Are the Chiefs set at cornerback? There are the pictures of all the players that we have available to us at the moment. When I get to one that I think we should look at maybe bringing in off the free agent market, but I'll say that as like a little teaser. Moving forward, we have L'Jarius Sneed, Tarvarius Ward, Rashard Fenton, Bo Peep Keys, DeAndre Baker, Mike Hughes, DiCaprio Boodle. Now we're getting into the undrafted rookie free agents. Marlon Character, Devon Kay, Manny Patterson, and I put Chris Lemons on here. He plays special teams. He's a special team stud, so he's definitely going to make the team. I don't see that changing, but he's not somebody that you would typically expect to see on the field. So just consider him a special teamer. But these are the guys that we have. This is what we know. This is what we have to work with. And I think that if the season started today, if the Chiefs lined up, this is what we would line up with. Obviously, Sneed's our number one corner. He's the best that we got. He was great last year. Then he hurt his collarbone, but then he came back after that. And I mean, the guy was, that's a fourth round steal right there. Tarvarius Ward, I'm not thrilled with the guy, but he would be CB2. And then Fenton would be CB3. He'd be our slot cornerback. And then, as I've already stated, Lamb is going to be a special teams guy. But where do we go from there? Where do we go for depth? So here's our unproven guys. The people that what we don't know is what these guys can do. Bo Peep Keys, he's in his second year. He only really played in one game that I can think of, and that was the last game of the season last year, where we didn't really play any of our starters, and that's the game that DeAndre Baker got injured in. He's the next guy on the list. He's been in the league 2 years. Mike Hughes, he's had 4 years. This is the last year of his rookie deal. He was a former first-round pick. Is he somebody that we can count on? We don't know. DiCaprio Boodle, Marlon Character, Devon Kay, and Manny Patterson. They're all, they were in college last year, so we don't know what we have with that. So my thinking is there's not a lot of choices on the free agent market, but I think we should bring back Steven Nelson. Let me get myself out of the way here and put myself down here so you can still see me. I say bring back Steven Nelson. He played well for us. There are I didn't do his career stats. If you want the career stats, you can add up in the columns. Pittsburgh didn't bring him back because it was a financial thing. But with the cap being the way it is, I can see Steven Nelson bringing him back in on a 1-year deal, a prove-it deal, give him a chance to where he can go back out if he wants to and test the market to get big money. But then if you bring in Steven Nelson, just think about it. You've got L'Jarius Sneed. Maybe Steven Nelson challenges Tarvarius Ward for CB2. Okay, that's a possibility. Maybe Fenton can, ascend to that level. Who knows? But you bring in Steven Nelson. He's got experience. He's capable. He played well for us. Look at those the last 4 years on my list, but his first 4 in the league. The first year, 2015, that he didn't play much. But 16, 17, and 18, 65 tackles, 41 tackles, 68 tackles, a lot of passes, defense. In 2018, the last year he was with us, he had the most interceptions in any year during his career. Like I said, the Steelers just couldn't financially do it. They had other things they had to worry about. So Steven Nelson is still sitting out there. I know people will say Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman, no offense, but the dude's old. Sammy Watkins made him look bad in the Super Bowl. Okay, maybe a good locker room guy, but do you trust him out there, by himself? I don't know if I do. I just don't think, he didn't play much last year. I think he's on the decline. And we need to bring in people that can perform, that are not on the decline. I say bring back Steven Nelson. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Those of you that have subscribed and been liking my videos, thank you so much. It's really helped. I've seen a bump up in viewership and all that. Thank you for leaving a comment. Let me know what you think about my previous video, my trade packages or whatever. Let me know what you think about Steven Nelson. I picked Steven Nelson because it's either him or Richard Sherman, and that's pretty much all you have to look at. The other guys that There was a one guy with the Bears. I can't remember his name. Skrine, Skrine. I can't remember his last name. I mean, he might be a possibility, but I mean, I really think Steven Nelson's the guy. But please subscribe, like my videos, leave a comment. Please share these videos with all your friends out there. And with that, I will see you next time. So take it easy, over 50 fans.